That's what I call a good answer. Mr. Poirot told me that Mr. Belfort had shown him a .22 caliber revolver at the hotel in Aswan. It's the one she used to shoot Simon Doyle. Another win with my name on it. It doesn't seem to fit. Nice one. One more test successful. If someone wanted to drug Mr. Poirot, the task is not impossible. He pours from his own bottle, uncorked, at the table. The perpetrator could rely on it, and no one else would be drugged. Mr. Poirot should better check on this by himself. Test passed with flying colours. What talent! I knew I could do this. Are you handling the service all by yourself?
With Tarek watching the gangway, unfortunately, I have little choice.
Time to see what Mr. Poirot has learned.
That's my personal bottle. Well, an experiment is necessary to find out if it's been drugged. I must find a way of making sure there was sleeping powder in my wine. And I have only the equipment around me, so it's not going to be easy. But if it were easy, anyone could do it. Let's give it a go. Yes, that might work. I'm going to try to separate the elements that make up the wine with absorbent paper. But first, I need to reduce the pigments in the wine, which would get in the way. That might work. I'm going to try to separate the elements that make up the wine with absorbent paper. But first, I need to reduce the pigments in the wine, which would get in the way. Yes, that's the right solution. The wine is transparent enough to see the result without masking it. And there is indeed an intruder. I count 4 spots instead of 3. As I expected, my wine does contain a chemical compound that shouldn't be there. Something has been added to it. Given the strong reaction of the strip, it wasn't a small amount, and therefore it wasn't an accident. Someone has deliberately drugged me. Exact. Someone did drug me last night. But why? It's logical. Any meticulous criminal would want to avoid having Hercule Poirot present and alert during his misdeed. So he would have drugged me to remove me as a threat. Which means... This clue proves that the crime was carefully premeditated. The fact that my bottle had been drugged before the murder, possibly several hours before, proves that the killer had as long as an hour or more before removing me as a danger. Good morning, Captain.
Mr. Poirot. My turn to be interrogated for your investigation?
Nothing to worry about. It is the detective's routine to ask questions. Is the river always this calm?
Yes. I spent months at sea as an officer on cargo ships through storms you wouldn't believe. This is a whole different world. An absolute pleasure.
What did you do last night?
Well, I have a new hobby recently. Role-playing games. It was an American tourist who taught me a few months ago. And I got completely hooked. The game we play is called Pyramids and Sphinx. I converted the chef and Samir, and we play almost every evening. I'm the game master. I adjust the scenario as we go along. They never know what diabolical plan I have in store for them. It's always a mystery. Have you ever played it?
I've had a similar experience from time to time. When did you start playing?
We started at 10 p.m. as usual, and Samir joined us around 11:30 p.m. It lasted until about 3 a.m., I think.
And did anyone leave during the game?
Not even to go to the bathroom. We were also involved in it.
Imagine that. Is there any new information about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
I don't know if it's relevant, but I've only seen pearls like those once before. They are found only in the Sea of Japan.
Great. Fantastic. Excellent deduction. Congratulations. Now that is a good answer. All right. Why not? No, I must have missed something. Exactly, that's it. Well done, that's correct. A good answer, of course. Despite an unhealthy interest in role-playing games, none of the crew aroused my suspicions, and each of them has a decent alibi. My little grey cells did not let me down. Perfect. I think I understand how the murder happened. I should present my findings to Miss Royce. We have made progress in our investigation, but a significant problem remains.
I think I know what you're referring to.
Let's recap. I've discovered that the murderer intentionally drugged me at dinner, sometime before Lynette's murder.
We can already draw a first conclusion from this. The crime was premeditated. It couldn't have been improvised.
Exactly. The revolver that was used to kill Lynette Doyle is a key piece of evidence.
Agreed. It's the same gun that wounded Simon Doyle.
Indeed. The weapon that killed Lynette and Jackie's weapon, which disappeared from the lounge, are both .22 caliber, and most likely the same weapon. Therefore, the murderer must have retrieved it from the lounge to kill Lynette Doyle, taking advantage of the commotion caused by Mr. Belfort. Yes, it would appear only one person could have committed Lynette's murder. Impressive. And it would seem that only Mr. Belfort could anticipate that the revolver would be there last night, available to kill Mrs. Doyle since she threw it down there, knowing that thanks to the excitement, a convenient weapon would end up by chance in the lounge, ready to be used again.
So if I follow your reasoning, Mr. Belfort should be the murderer.
So it would seem. What do you think? Do you believe she killed Mrs. Doyle?
Everything we've just said certainly accuses her. But there's a problem.
That's exactly right. We have other evidence that exonerates Jackie.
Yes, you're right. She simply was never alone all evening.
Yes. If we trace the sequence of events. Excellent deduction. Yes. That's it. This must be the right solution. Great. Several testimonies overlap to confirm that Mr. Belfort was never alone from the moment she entered the lounge until this morning. Gun or no gun? There was no moment when she could have slipped away to kill Mrs. Doyle.
So Mr. Belfort is the only one who could have done it, but she couldn't have done it. Did I say that out loud?
Mademoiselle, Poirot does not believe in flying guns with minds of their own. We are being led astray. But we will unravel this thick mystery. I'm convinced of it. There is still much we don't know. The investigation must continue. Good morning, Mr. Belfort. You're finally out of your cabin.
Good to see you, Monsieur Poirot. Yes, your colleague came by a while ago and told Miss Bowers and me that all the cabins must be searched. So, I'm enjoying the Egyptian sun.
What did you do last night?
It's a bit hazy. I admit I had a bit to drink. After our encounter last night, I went to the lounge. Yes, all I wanted was to keep turning Simon and Lynette's honeymoon into a nightmare. I admit I drank a lot of alcohol. Well, I decided what to do to cause a nice little scene. Waiter, a drink, a double gin. To revenge.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Are you coming, darling?
I think I'll stay a bit longer. Maybe have one last quick one, read a magazine.
Well, I suppose that's it. I'm going to head out too. Have a good evening.
Robson. Cornelia, right? Tell me about yourself.
About me? I'm not very interesting.
Who are you? Where are you from? I want to know everything.
Why are you interested?
Why are you avoiding my questions? We girls must stick together. I kept questioning Miss Robson about her tiny, boring life, doing everything I could to make her stay. I absolutely wanted to make Simon uncomfortable, but he remained impassive, pretending I didn't exist. I was seething inside, and with the help of alcohol, I finally lashed out.
And we have excellent drawing classes.
Simon, I want another drink.
You've had quite enough drinks, Jackie.
What damned business is it of yours?
Go to bed, Jackie. You're drunk.
If you're embarrassed, Simon dear, you'd better leave the room.
I really must. It's so late.
You're not to go. You're to stay and hear what I've got to say.
You're making a fool of yourself. For God's sake, Go to bed.
You're afraid of a scene, aren't you? That's because you're so English, so reticent. You want me to behave decently, don't you? You damned fool. Do you think you could treat me as you have done and get away with it? I told you that I'd kill you sooner than see you go to another woman. You're my man, do you hear? You belong to me. I'll shoot you like a dog, like the dirty dog you are.
Mr. Hayashi! Mr. Hayashi! She shot him! Oh, she shot him!
I didn't mean. Oh my God. I didn't really mean. Oh God. Oh, I wish I were dead. What have I done? What have I done?
Hush, dear. Hush.
Get her to her cabin, Hayashi. Miss Robson, get that hospital nurse of yours. Don't leave her. Make quite sure she's safe with the nurse looking after her. Then get hold of old Bessner and bring him here. For God's sake, don't let any news of this get to my wife.
I'll drown myself. I'll drown myself. I'm not fit to live. Oh, Simon. Simon.
Better get hold of Miss Bowers. I'll stay while you get her.
I must go to him. Oh, Simon, Simon, how could I? Let me go. Let me throw myself overboard. Let me kill myself.
You must stay here. Don't make a fuss. Pull yourself together. It's all right, I tell you.
Now then, what's all this? I remember feeling a sting in my arm. I hoped it would kill me. Then everything got darker and darker until I woke up this morning.
Thank you, Mr. Belfort. Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace went missing last night. Do you know anything about it?
A theft? Could someone have killed her for a piece of jewelry?
Did you know that a J was also found traced on the wall using the victim's blood?
You really think that... I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Oh, please believe me. Everyone will think I did it, but I didn't. I didn't. It's awful. I wish it hadn't happened. I might have killed Simon last night. I was mad, I think. But I didn't do the other.
Calm yourself, Mr. Belfort. Don't worry. I will soon have the answer to this whole matter. We found some photos of you and Mr. Doyle in your cabin.
Yes, I admit I still hope that he will come back to me. I don't want to lose those beautiful memories with him.
I understand. But be careful with the ghosts of the past. As comforting as they might be, they may only prevent us from moving forward.
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. But I can manage my life on my own.
Mr. Doyle, I've managed to stabilize your wound. The tibia fracture isn't clean and the bullet is still lodged in your leg. Unfortunately, I can't remove it here. That needs to be done at a hospital. For now, you're prohibited from using your leg.
This sounds serious. I hope you're not in too much pain, Mr. Doyle.
Ah, Monsieur Poirot, you're here. The painkillers I administered to Mr. Doyle should provide relief for a few hours.
Thank you very much, Doctor. My leg pain is insignificant compared to my grief. My Lynette, dead. Murdered.
My deepest condolences once again.
Mr. Doyle, I know this isn't the ideal time, but may I ask you a few questions?
Please do.
I'll leave you to it. If you need me, I'll be outside.
Can you walk me through what happened to you last night? Perhaps Walk was a bad choice of words.
Ah, what a night it was. I'll tell you everything I can remember, if it will help catch Lynette's killer. After you left, we continued playing bridge for a bit.
Waiter, a drink, a double gin.
Simon, are you playing or what?
Sorry.
To revenge.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Are you coming, darling?
I think I'll stay a bit longer. Maybe have one last quick one, read a magazine.
Well, I suppose that's it. I'm going to head out too. Have a good evening.
I was trying to read my magazine, but I couldn't concentrate, with Jackie doing everything to make herself the center of attention with Miss Robson. She clearly wanted to get to me, but I didn't let anything show. We were engaged in a duel of patience, and I was determined to win this time.
And we have excellent drawing classes. Simon, I want another drink.
You've had quite enough drinks, Jackie.
What damned business is it of yours?
Go to bed, Jackie. You're drunk.
If you're embarrassed, Simon dear, you'd better leave the room.
I really must. It's so late.
You're not to go. You're to stay and hear what I've got to say.
You're making a fool of yourself. For God's sake, go to bed.
You're afraid of a scene, aren't you? That's because you're so English, so reticent. You want me to behave decently, don't you? You damned fool. Do you think you could treat me as you have done and get away with it? I told you that I'd kill you sooner than see you go to another woman. You're my man, do you hear? You belong to me. I'll shoot you like a dog, like the dirty dog you are.
Mr. Hayashi! Mr. Hayashi! She shot him! Oh, she shot him!
Oh, God. Oh, I wish I were dead. What have I done? What have I done?
Hush, dear. Hush.
Get her to her cabin, Hayashi. Miss Robson, get that hospital nurse of yours. Don't leave her. Make quite sure she's safe with the nurse looking after her. Then get hold of old Bessner and bring him here. For God's sake, don't let any news of this get to my wife. They left me alone in the lounge for 5 minutes or so. My leg was killing me. But all I could think of at the time was that it was I, through my deeply selfish actions, who had caused Jackie to commit such an act of hatred. I had caused her so much grief. I deserved much worse than a bullet in the leg.
Let's see. It's not pretty, but it could be much worse. The bone is fractured, and there's considerable blood loss. Mr. Hayashi, help me carry him to my cabin. Perfect. Come and help us. You'll be more useful than Mr. Hayashi, who I see is in the process of collapsing. You're not going to let me down, are you?
Don't worry. I'll do what I can.
After what felt like an eternity, Mr. Hayashi, Dr. Bessner, and Miss Robson came to help me and carry me to the doctor's cabin. I must admit I don't remember much. I just know the doctor was working on my leg, and the pain was unbearable. I think I must have passed out.
Well, this is the best I can do. You've been brave. I'm going to give you something to help you sleep. And your wife? What should we do about your wife?
She needn't know till the morning. You mustn't blame Jackie. It's been all my fault. I treated her disgracefully. She didn't know what she was doing.
Yes, I understand.
My fault, Miss Robson. Someone ought to stay with her. She might hurt herself.
It's all right, Mr. Doyle. Miss Bowers is going to stay with her all night.
Mr. Hayashi, the gun. You mustn't leave it lying around.
Quite right. I'll go and get hold of it now.
While Mr. Hayashi was off searching for the revolver, the doctor finally gave me something. I struggled not to fall asleep because I wanted to make sure everything was okay.
I'm bothered. I can't find that revolver.
What? How is that possible? Did you look everywhere?
I only heard a few snatches of conversation when Mr. Hayashi returned. I wanted to react, to say that we had to search the boat for that bloody gun. But the sedative was already taking effect. I fell asleep before he and Miss Robson left the room.
Now you know everything.
It is clear to me how you ended up in this state. Thank you.
Oh, excuse me. I thought Monsieur Doyle would be alone. I'll come back later.
Wait a moment, please. Your presence is actually timely. May I ask you a few questions?
Oh, very well. I'm listening.
Your movements last night, what were they?
I helped Madame Doyle to bed around 11:30 p.m. Then I went to bed in my cabin around 11:45 p.m.
Did you see or hear anything that could be useful to us?
No. Naturally, if I had been unable to sleep, if I had mounted the stairs, then perhaps I might have seen this assassin, this monster, enter or leave Madame's cabin. But as it is... Monsieur, I implore you. You see how it is. What can I say?
Don't be a fool. Nobody thinks you saw or heard anything. You'll be quite all right. I'll look after you. Nobody's accusing you of anything.
Monsieur is very good.
Do you know anything about your Madame's pearl necklace?
Madame Doyle was wearing it last night. And I also saw Madame put the necklace back in its case last night before going to bed.
Is that the last time you saw the necklace?
Yes, monsieur.
And what about this morning?
My God, I didn't even look. When I entered her cabin, I saw Madame. I screamed and ran out.
It was indeed missing this morning. It's a bit delicate to talk to her about this here. I'll wait until she is alone. We are done for the moment, mademoiselle.
I am truly sorry for you, Monsieur Doyle. I know how you must feel. I hope everything will be all right for you. Monsieur Poirot, I'll be in the saloon if you need to question me.
Your wife's pearl necklace has gone missing. Any idea where it might be?
Gone missing? The necklace was stolen? That's why Lynette was killed? A robbery gone wrong?
It is indeed a hypothesis at this stage of the investigation.
Please, Poirot. Please catch the murderer.
That is my intent, Monsieur Doyle. It seems you enjoy playing at the casino, Mr. Doyle.
It's a pleasant vice, nothing more.
But alas, you don't seem to win much, judging by the few chips found in your cabin.
Well, what can I say? There's always tomorrow. To tell you the truth, I locked my low-value chips in that box to ward off bad luck. It was a friend who's a fortune teller who advised me to do that.
I didn't know you were superstitious.
I'm not really, but it doesn't hurt to try. Excuse me, Mr. Poirot. I should like to see Jackie. Would you mind if I asked you to bring her here? I've thought a lot. I haven't treated her well, and I'd like to clear things up. I know Lynette would want me to.
You wish to see Miss de Belfort? Very well. I will fetch her for you. What happened to you last night, Dr. Bessner?
It all started when Mr. Hayashi woke me up in the middle of the night.
I was asleep when I heard someone knocking on my door. I got up quickly, wondering what they could possibly want with me at this late hour.
Dr. Bessner!
Who's that? Stop making such a racket.
It's Doyle. He's been shot. Mr. Belfort shot him. He's in the salon. Can you come?
Let's see. It's not pretty, but it could be much worse. The bone is fractured, and there's considerable blood loss. Mr. Hayashi, help me carry him to my cabin. Perfect. Come and help us. You'll be more useful than Mr. Hayashi, who I see is in the process of collapsing. You're not going to let me down, are you?
Don't worry. I'll do what I can.
Luckily, the young lady was there. She kept a cool head and was a great help in getting Mr. Doyle to my cabin. And without proper equipment, I had to improvise. Honestly, I'm quite proud of the result. However, poor Doyle was in agony.
Well, this is the best I can do. You've been brave. I'm going to give you something to help you sleep. And your wife? What should we do about your wife?
She needn't know till the morning. You mustn't blame Jackie. It's been all my fault. I treated her disgracefully. She didn't know what she was doing.
Yes, I understand.
My fault, Miss Robson. Someone ought to stay with her. She might hurt herself.
It's all right, Mr. Doyle. Miss Bowers is going to stay with her all night.
Mr. Hayashi, the gun. You mustn't leave it lying around.
Quite right. I'll go and get hold of it now.
Thankfully, I had some morphine on hand. Without it, I think Mr. Doyle would have had a very rough night. And then Mr. Hayashi returned from the lounge.
I'm bothered. I can't find that revolver.
What? How is that possible? Did you look everywhere?
Of course, I looked everywhere. It dropped out of the girl's hand. She kicked it away and it went under a settee. It isn't under that settee now.
But who could have taken it? It's curious, that. But I don't see what we can do about it. Both of you go to bed. I'll watch over him tonight. And thank you. Your help has been invaluable.
I did my best. Good luck.
Thank you, Doctor.
After dismissing Mr. Hayashi and Ms. Robson, I sat down in an armchair. Mr. Doyle was already asleep. I got up several times during the night to re-examine his wound and put my instruments away. Then, in the early hours of the morning, the captain came knocking at my door to tell me that Mrs. Doyle was dead.
There. That's how I remember it.
Thank you, Dr. Bessner. Now that I have gathered both the testimonies of Dr. Bessner and Mr. Doyle, I am convinced that Dr. Bessner did indeed look after Simon Doyle all night. I am of the opinion that Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace was stolen. What do you think, Doctor?
All I can tell you is that I didn't see it in the cabin. Also, during the preliminary analysis of the body, I didn't observe any marks around Mrs. Doyle's neck to indicate the necklace was ripped from her neck. It's likely that she removed it before going to bed. What happened to it then, I have no idea.
Thank you for your observations. Would you like to come with me, miss? Mr. Doyle would like to see you.
Simon? He wants to see... me? Yes, of course.
Hello, Jackie. It's kind of you to come.
Simon, I didn't kill Lynette. You know I didn't. I was out of my mind last night. Oh, can you ever forgive me?
Of course, it's all right. I thought you might be worried.
Worried? A little? Oh, Simon!
You were a bit upset last night. A bit drunk.
But I could have killed you. Simon, I'm so sorry.
Let's give these young people some privacy. They've been through enough.
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. Thanks to you, we've been able to explain ourselves with some privacy.
You're welcome. Excellent. No, I did something wrong. Brilliant. Mr. Pennington.
Ah, Mr. Poirot. There you are at last. I was wondering when you would come to see me. You think I'm the one who killed the poor girl, don't you?
I have discovered that jumping to conclusions only hurts the legs. But it's true that after the incident at Abu Simbel, your name is quite high on my list of suspects.
I suspected as much. Please go ahead, interrogate me. I have nothing to hide.
Can you tell me your movements last night?
Well, you were there when I played bridge with the Doyles. Then that woman showed up, and Lynette wanted to go to bed, so we stopped the game. I went to my cabin soon after.
What time was it?
Around 11:30 p.m., I think.
Did you see or hear anything unusual during the night?
Around midnight, there was a commotion in the next cabin, Dr. Bessner's cabin. I didn't pay much attention to it. I drifted off again, slept till morning.
Nothing else?
That's all I have to say. You're wasting your time with me. You should look into that girl, the one who's half French, Jacqueline de Belfort. There's something suspicious about her.
Rest assured, I won't overlook anyone. You were close to Mrs. Doyle. What can you tell me about her pearl necklace?
A very beautiful piece, worth a small fortune. Because of its value, it was quite tricky to insure. That's all I can tell you.
And were you aware that it went missing last night?
Ah, you see? I was right to have it insured.
Your cabin was searched. We found a note clearly indicating that you used Mrs. Doyle's money, formerly Miss Ridgway, for dubious investments.
Nonsense. I merely borrowed the money, as is my prerogative, and unfortunately the investments went awry. All I wanted was to help Lynette diversify her portfolio, but I felt guilty enough. I fully intended to recoup her losses, but such a sum isn't easily gathered at the snap of a finger.
Her death suits you then. You no longer need to repay anything, and Mr. Doyle being far easier to swindle than his late wife.
Careful, sir. Don't poke your mustache where it doesn't belong. Lynette was like part of my family. I swore to her father on his deathbed that I would look after her. How dare you insinuate that I would take advantage of the death of someone so dear to my heart?
I make no apologies. I'm simply following wherever my mustache leads me. Mrs. Allerton, always a pleasure.
Pleasure shared, despite the dramatic circumstances.
I would like to question you regarding the murder of Lynette Doyle, madame.
That poor child. I'm so glad you're here. I'm sure you will find out who did it.
That is my intention. I'm sorry to have to ask, but I must get a clear picture of everyone's movements last night. Can you tell me yours?
Please don't apologize for doing your job. It's simple. Tim and I had dinner together, and then I went to bed around 10:30 p.m. and slept as well as usual.
Nothing particular to report?
Now that you ask, It was probably nothing, but I heard a splash. It must have been around 1 a.m. It may have been a dream, but I came fully awake. I listened carefully, but heard nothing more. Then I drifted off again.
Thank you, madame. Your testimony is very important. What can you tell me about Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace?
It's really very beautiful, isn't it?
It was stolen last night.
Oh, poor child. To be robbed and murdered on the same night. What kind of world are we living in?
A very dangerous one, it would seem. Thank you, madame. Mrs. Allerton, we found something in your cabin. Newspaper clippings written by someone named Amanda Bolton, a film critic known for being one of the most outspoken in the industry. Can you tell me why you saved these particular clippings?
Cinema and I have a long history, Monsieur Poirot. From a very young age, I was captivated by this fantastic art form. I've seen it grow, evolve from its beginnings to today. It's remarkable how it's changed over the years. This passion made me very demanding, and I simply wanted to express my opinion, so I wrote about it. It was a hobby, but it turns out people enjoy it.
Are you saying that?
Yes, I don't publicize the fact, but I am Amanda Bolton.
Well, I have read some of your reviews. I respect your passion. And the pseudonym?
A pseudonym is helpful. This way I don't need to censor myself in my reviews, and I can avoid debates with temperamental directors. You understand, some of them are friends.
Ah, I understand, madame. A wise practice for the freedom it gives you. I myself resort to such little deceptions in my investigations. I look forward to Amanda Bolton's next review.
Thank you, Monsieur Poirot.
Am I disturbing you?
Just a moment. I just had an inspiration. All right, I'm listening.
Mrs. Otterborn, can you tell me what you did last night?
An interrogation. How exciting. As you know, we all had dinner together. It was quite pleasant. Afterward, I took a stroll on the lower deck. It's quieter there. My daughter came to get me, and we went back up to our cabin around 11 p.m. I slept like a log. Must be the Nile air.
Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace has gone missing.
A theft and a murder? The plot thickens. A crime of passion. Murder? A primitive instinct. That Jacqueline, with her passionate temperament, obeying the deepest urges of her being, sneaking through the shadows.
I see the crime has touched you deeply. Mrs. Otterborn, my associate found what was hidden in your typewriter. Your little secret.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. And besides, find me a person on this boat who doesn't have a little secret to hide.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Miss Van Schuler. May I ask you a few questions?
It would be a waste of time for both of us.
It's just a formality. I promise my visit will be brief. What time did you go to bed last night?
Oh, there you go, asking questions anyway. I usually go to bed at 10 p.m., but last night I lost 10 minutes because that foolish Cornelia was searching for my shawl, which of course she didn't find. Do you remember?
Yes, of course. Did you hear anything unusual?
I'm a light sleeper. I was woken up by that vulgar woman, Lynette Doyle's maid, saying, "Good night, madame," in an annoying voice. Then I fell asleep again. Later, I was woken up by some noise on the deck.
I don't suppose you can tell me who made the noise.
Oh, but I can. I got up to see. Rosalie Otterborn was on the deck in front of her cabin. It looked like she was throwing something into the water. I'm not sure what she was up to, but I'm certain it was her. I saw her face clearly. She went back into her cabin, and I returned to bed.
Rosalie Otterborn. At last. Who would have thought this annoying woman would prove to be a useful witness? And do you remember what time it was?
I can tell you the exact time. It was 1:10 a.m. by my bedside clock.
That was very informative. Thank you, madame. Did you know that Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace had gone missing?
No, I didn't. That's a shame. It was one of the few pleasant things to look at on this boat.
We found quite an eclectic collection of items in your jewelry box.
You pawed through my jewelry box? How dare you?
No lead can be left unexamined, madame.
This is outrageous! Who do you think you are, you insignificant little French upstart?
I am a Belgian upstart, madame. Come now, calm yourself. This extreme situation calls for extreme measures. I apologize for any inconvenience caused. What did you do last night?
Let me see. Last night was eventful, to say the least. I had gone to bed early after dinner, but I was abruptly awakened by Miss Robson around midnight.
Miss Bowers! Open the door!
In the middle of the night, I was woken up by a pounding on my door. I got annoyed, wondering if it was a bad joke, but when I saw the little girl's face... Miss Robson, what's happening? Are you all right?
Oh my god, it's Miss de Belfort! She shot Mr. Doyle! She keeps saying she wants to kill herself! We need you!
And Mr. Doyle, is he all right?
He's in the lounge. He has a bullet wound in his leg. Mr. Hayashi will get Dr. Bessner once we've reached Miss de Belfort. If she's left alone, she might harm herself.
Now then, what's all this?
Is there anything I can do to help?
Not at the moment. I'll give her a sedative and stay with her all night. Go and help the others with Mr. Doyle. I'm sure they'll need you more. When the little girl came out of the room, I administered the sedative to Miss de Belfort. Within 5 minutes, she was sleeping like a baby. I sat down in an armchair and waited like that until the morning, getting up from time to time to check that she was all right. As I mentioned, I stayed up the rest of the night watching over Miss de Belfort. I'm afraid that's all.
No need for apologies. Your testimony is extremely valuable. Miss Bowers, Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace went missing last night. Can you tell me anything about that?
The one she was wearing yesterday? A beautiful necklace. Even my boss doesn't have such pretty jewelry. I don't know what more I can tell you.
Are you sure you can't tell me anything more?
What are you implying, Monsieur Poirot?
Perhaps you forgot to mention that you have Lynette Doyle's necklace in your cabin?
Oh, I see. So you found it. But it's really not what you think.
Will you kindly explain, Miss Bowers?
Miss Van Schuler, she can't help it, you know, but she does take things, especially jewelry. That's really why I'm always with her. It's not her health at all. It's this little idiosyncrasy. I keep on the alert, and fortunately, there's never been any trouble since I've been with her. And she always hides the things she takes in the same place. So that makes it very simple.
How did you discover they had been taken?
I look each morning. They were in her jewelry box this morning. I went along to put them back, hoping that Mrs. Doyle wasn't up yet and hadn't discovered her loss. But there was the captain standing there, and he told me about the murder and that no one could go in. So then, you see, I was in a regular quandary. But I still hoped to slip them back in the cabin later, before their absence had been noticed. You see, the Van Schuler family is so particular. They would naturally be averse to scandal of any kind. It would never do if this got into the newspapers. But that won't be necessary, will it?
You can count on my discretion. I have one more question. Miss Van Schuler is a kleptomaniac. Has she also a tendency to homicidal mania?
Oh, dear me, no. Nothing of the kind. You can take my word for it, absolutely. The old lady wouldn't hurt a fly.
And at last, we have the entire story. Thank you for your honesty. And rest assured, I won't bring up the matter with Miss Van Schuler.
Thank you. I don't think Miss Van Schuler noticed it. But just to be sure, I counted the pearls on the necklace. There are 33.
33? That's not what I remember. I wonder if there is a photo of Mrs. Doyle wearing the necklace to verify the number of pearls. Enjoying the sunshine, miss? It would be a crime not to, would it not, on such a beautiful day?
It's more the tranquility of the place that drew me here.
I understand. Don't worry, this will only take a moment. What can you tell me about last night?
My mother and I went to bed around 11 o'clock. Rats! There I am again, securely tied to her apron. I didn't hear anything except some commotion near Dr. Bessner's cabin. It was stifling in our cabin. I couldn't sleep. Around 1 a.m., I went out on deck for some fresh air. I didn't stay long. I went back to sleep afterwards. I had no idea what had happened until this morning.
You heard nothing else?
No, I'm afraid not.
What can you tell me about Mrs. Doyle's pearl necklace?
Her necklace? Nothing at all. I admit being pleased with myself. When I saw it, I wasn't jealous.
You are hiding a peculiar photograph in your sewing machine. A picture of Mrs. Doyle's necklace, accompanied by an estimate of its value on the back.
Well, you are quite a little snooper. What conclusion do you make from this exciting discovery?
That you intended to steal Lynette Doyle's necklace, perhaps.
Unfortunately, the truth is not nearly so exciting. Who do you think gave me that photograph? Madame Doyle herself. She feared someone might indeed try to steal it. I was to take the photograph to the jeweler who crafted it to make a cheap duplicate when we returned to London.
Your explanation begs more questions than it answers. I believe I will leave this matter unresolved. For now. superbe. The necklace Miss Van Schuler stole, and that was recovered by Miss Bowers, is a fake. I must find out who could have swapped a real necklace for this one. Precisely. Is that applause I hear? Now that is a good answer. A good answer, of course. Lynette Doyle's pearl necklace disappeared last night. Can you tell me anything about that?
You're the first to tell me the news. I didn't even know it had been stolen. The thief will make a fortune if he can sell it, but he doesn't stand a chance if you're there to stop him.
Oh, really? You didn't know it had been stolen?
No? Why?
There is no evidence that he is lying about this. I know there was a fake necklace in the hollow book that was sent to you.
You know, do you? Where's the proof?
The message that talks about a defective shipment, which matches the fake necklace with a flawed copy. Not to mention, you were one of the 3 suspects in the theft of Mrs. Leach's bracelet in Mallorca. Shall I go on?
Where is the real necklace if you think I'm the thief?
Enough lies. Give me the missing piece of your record player. Tell me where you've hidden it, or I will advise Miss Royce to destroy your record player to open it.
All right, no need to destroy everything. Here it is. But I fail to see how this helps you.
We had missed this during the search. Thank you, young man. There is no need for you to understand. Time for me to check in with Miss Royce.
This notch seems to be locked by a mechanism. This notch seems to be locked by a mechanism.
Cross, heart, 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 cross, cross, heart, heart, cross, heart, 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 cross, cross, heart.
Bingo! There it is at last. The pearl necklace. So Tim Allerton is the thief. But is he also the murderer? There are still plenty of possibilities to explore. We need to keep investigating. Let's see what Mr. Poirot has discovered.
What can you tell me about last night?
My mother and I went to bed around 11 o'clock. Rats! There I am again, securely tied to her apron. I didn't hear anything except some commotion near Dr. Bessner's cabin. It was stifling in our cabin. I couldn't sleep. Around 1 a.m., I went out on deck for some fresh air. I didn't stay long. I went back to sleep afterwards. I had no idea what had happened until this morning.
Are you absolutely sure you were just taking a walk?
What do you mean? Of course I'm sure.
Did you happen to go out on the starboard deck to throw something overboard?
But who claims to have seen me?
Miss Van Schuler and other passengers have confirmed hearing a splash at that time.
Miss Van Schuler, that old busybody? Maybe she heard a splash. I didn't.
She still refuses to admit anything. I need to know what was thrown overboard. There's only one thing left to do. Recover that sunken treasure. The steward, Tarek, might be able to help us. Excuse me. I need to fish something from the bottom of the river. Do you have a tool you could lend me? I'm not sure what would work the best.
There's a clam rake in the ship's storeroom. It's a kind of rake with a net for collecting shellfish.
Ah, a clam rake. But of course. Thank you. I doubt Miss Royce has ever used one, but I expect she's a fast learner. With this, Miss Royce should be able to fish out what Miss Otterbourne threw in the water. I'm not really dressed for it these days. I should bring Miss Royce up to date on what I have discovered.
Let's go fishing for clues. Disgusting. Digging through trash on a river bottom. I'm going to grit my teeth and just do it. Not my style. Not very interesting. Now this is more interesting. Looks like the fishing was good. And the stamp on the bag reads Karnak. This bag came from the boat. Now we need to find out where the bottles came from. These traces seem to match the bottles fished out. The bottles match the traces perfectly. It can't be a coincidence. The recovered bottles belonged to either Salome or Rosalie Otterbourne.
Miss Royce, I was looking for you.
I was looking for you too, Mr. Poirot. Time to share information?
Of course. We retrieved bottles of alcohol from the spot where you threw the bag. Are you still sure you don't want to amend your statement?
Oh, really? And if it had been a tire, would that have been mine too? I'm not responsible for everything people throw into the Nile.
What can you tell me about last night?
My mother and I went to bed around 11 o'clock. Rats! There I am again, securely tied to her apron. I didn't hear anything except some commotion near Dr. Bessner's cabin. It was stifling in our cabin. I couldn't sleep. Around 1 a.m., I went out on deck for some fresh air. I didn't stay long. I went back to sleep afterwards. I had no idea what had happened until this morning.
Please, I know what you've done.
What do you mean?
That's enough now. I know you threw your mother's liquor bottles into the water. Am I right?
Yes, you're quite right. I was a fool not to say so, I suppose. But I didn't want everyone to know. It would go all over the boat, and it seemed so silly. I mean, that I...
So silly that you should be suspected of committing a murder?
I've tried so hard to keep everyone from knowing. It isn't really her fault. She got discouraged. Her books didn't sell anymore. People are tired of all that cheap sex stuff. It hurt her. It hurt her dreadfully. And so she began to drink. For a long time, I didn't know why she was so weird. Then, when I found out, I tried to stop it. She'd be all right for a bit. And then suddenly, she'd start and there would be dreadful quarrels and rows with people. It was awful. I had always to be on the watch, to get her away, and then she began to dislike me for it. She's turned right against me. I think she almost hates me sometimes.
Pauvre petite.
Don't be sorry for me. Don't be kind. It's easier if you're not. I'm so tired. I'm so deadly tired.
I know.
People think I'm awful. Stuck up and cross and bad-tempered. I can't help it. I've forgotten how to be nice.
You have carried your burden by yourself too long.
It's a relief to talk about it. You've always been kind to me, Mr. Poirot. I'm afraid I've been rude to you often. Are you going to tell everyone?
No, it is not necessary. Just tell me what I want to know. Now tell me, mademoiselle, Miss Van Schuler saw you. Did you see her? She says that she looked out of the door of her cabin.
I don't think I should have seen her. I just looked along the deck and then out to the river.
Did you see anyone at all when you looked down the deck?
No. I saw nobody.
I thought the splash heard by several witnesses was the murderer disposing of the revolver. But it was only Rosalie Otterborn throwing away evidence of her mother's alcoholism. It explains one mystery, but it is doubtful it helps identify the murderer. Certain pieces of the puzzle are now in place. It's clear that Rosalie must have seen Tim when he came in or out of Lynette's cabin with the necklace. I must confront them. Thank you all for coming.
Anything I can do?
In a sense, perhaps, what I really require is for you to listen.
Certainly. I'm the world's best listener. Can be relied on to say ooh at the right moments.
That is very satisfactory. Ooh would be very expressive. Eh bien, let us begin. We found Lynette Doyle's real pearl necklace in your cabin. There's no doubt. You are the thief.
I suspected you had found the necklace, seeing as you allowed everyone to return to their cabins.
Let me continue. During my investigation with Mrs. Leach, the victim's bracelet was also stolen and replaced with a fake. You were one of my 3 suspects. So given the circumstances and the identical MO, it had to be you who stole Mrs. Leach's bracelet.
But that's not all. You have an accomplice, your cousin, Joanna Southwood. She identifies the jewelry to be stolen at social events, has a fake made, and sends it to you in a hollow book, which is never suspected by customs. Your cousin was a good friend of Lynette Doyle, so it was easy for her to identify and perhaps even borrow the famous pearl necklace, so it could be duplicated.
You are the one who handles swapping the real for the fake jewelry. Your plan was perfect because you could prove you didn't know the victim or the existence of the jewelry.
You win. It's been a good game, but it's over at last. There's nothing for it now, I suppose, but to take my medicine.
Do you realize that you were seen last night?
Seen?
Yes. On the night that Lynette Doyle died, Miss Rosalie Otterborn saw you leaving Mrs. Doyle's cabin just after 1 in the morning.
Rosalie, you saw me?
But she didn't say anything. It was my little grey cells that deduced it.
Why wouldn't you say you had seen me last night?
I thought they might suspect you. I couldn't believe that you'd kill anyone.
No, I'm not the strong stuff murderers are made of. I'm only a miserable sneak thief.
Don't say that. But why did you do it? You, who has everything.
Oh, I don't know. Boredom, laziness, the fun of the thing. A much more exciting way of earning a living than just sitting at a miserable desk all day translating texts. Rosalie, would you... You know what I mean? Would you always despise me and throw it in my teeth?
Well, there are things you could throw in my teeth, too.
Rosalie, darling.
That's very sweet. But there is a very good case against you, Mr. Allerton. I wanted you to realize that.
It wasn't I who killed her, I swear! I've been in the most awful stew. To have chosen that night of all others. God, it's been awful.
If there's something that could help your case, now's the time to say it.
It might be insignificant, but when you asked if I heard anything, I lied. I did hear a splash.
Yes, we already know. Rosalie was responsible for that noise at 1:10 a.m.
No, it was much earlier. At 12:26 a.m. I was waiting in my cabin for the right moment to move, and I checked the time, and it was toward the bow, no doubt.
What? But that changes everything. Not now.
Sir, come quickly. There's been another death. The saloon.
But no. It cannot be. Jane, come with me. You two stay here. I still have questions.
This is horrible. I don't understand. She was reading there just 10 minutes ago. I stepped out and when I came back, I found her like this.
Step away from the body. Touch nothing. I need to inspect. A thin weapon, very sharp, has slit the throat. Possibly a scalpel. A torn piece of a $100 note in her hand. A ribbon for bundling stacks of notes. There must have been $10,000 here at least, but the money is missing. A telegram used as a bookmark. I can already say that Louise Boucher had her throat cut with a sharp object. The $100 notes are nowhere to be seen. And this telegram with a coded message: potato, dress, cradle, 32, beetroot.
Potato? Dress? But I know this code. It's the same as the one I found in Mallorca and Cairo. Show it to me. Here is the message. A prisoner escaped from Cairo on February 21st. Cairo has been busted. Cancel the transaction at Abu Simbel on February 22nd. Return to Cairo via Karnak, then to New York. Attention, surveillance should be increased. Should we send men? The prisoner is me, and the package is crates of smuggled weapons. So this telegram was clearly intended for the killer I'm looking for. Louise Bourget could be Emmy's killer.
No, I understand how you could come to that conclusion. But this telegram was not intended for Louise Bourget. It was for someone else. Yesterday, Lynette Doyle mistakenly received this telegram that was meant for Riquetti. When she returned it to him, he was furious that she had read it by mistake. Now, I understand why. Riquetti is your man.
Where's Riquetti? He was right there. He's gone. I'm sorry, Mr. Poirot.
Of course. Miss Royce, good luck.
Riquetti, stop! The village, of course. He'll be looking for transportation. He didn't have time to go far. He has to be hiding here. Someone has to have seen a stranger. Very pretty. I'll just take it. Excuse me, did you see a man run by here?
طبعا أنا شايفه. البرتقال بتاعي كان جاري بسرعة ورماه على الأرض.
Which way did he go?
من هناك لاقيه واديهولي بالشلوت.
Oh, I don't know what he said, but I think he's rooting for me. Excuse me, did you see a man run by here?
راجل كان بيجري؟ شفته راح من هناك.
Excuse me, did you see a man run by here?
راح من هناك.
Hello, miss. May I help you?
I hope so. I believe a man came in here a few minutes ago.
This is an official office for the mail. Who are you to ask me about other customers?
I'm a detective in pursuit of a dangerous criminal.
I'm very sorry. The regulations, you see, they are very strict.
He gave you a message, didn't he? I need to see it.
I'm very sorry, but I have to close.
Wait! I'm not through with you yet.
Damn it!
Are you mad?
Richetti is laying low somewhere nearby. I need to find him before he disappears again. It's surprising he didn't use their message encryption system. He's scared. I like him scared. What's this story about a red salamander?
I don't know what you're talking about. Leave me alone.
Never mind, I'll manage on my own. Thanks for your cooperation. The red salamander! I found the hideout! I'm sure Richetti's there. At last, it's payback time.
Stop!
Not on your life!
Crap!
Richetti, give it up. You're trapped. He is injured. He won't get far.
over for you. You've killed all you're going to kill.
I didn't kill that servant. Why would I? I barely knew them.
Cut the crap. I know you're the spider. And Emmy Duns. Maybe you barely knew her too? You just killed her for the thrill of it?
Duns? Name doesn't ring a bell?
August 3rd, 1974 in London. You shot her in the street because she had enough evidence to close down AWL.
Ah, the Chinese restaurant hit. Is that what this is all about? She was snooping around too much for some friends of mine to let her continue. A friend of yours?
She was much more than that, you bastard.
Listen to me. It was a simple contract. Nothing personal.
Who at the Spire ordered the murder?
All I can tell you is that Kapoor alerted us that your girlfriend was threatening the organisation. They sent me.
Who is they?
They didn't sign a purchase order.
In that case, what? Am I going to have to settle for you? That suits me fine. At least I'll have avenged Emmy.
Do what you think is necessary. I can't stop you now. But know that I'm sorry for your friend. It was just business. It wasn't personal.
Get up.
I can't do it alone.
I said, get up.
I see. Tough as nails. Ouch.
All right, lead the way. And do me a favour. One false move. Give me one good reason to end your days right now. Where's Riccati? He was right there. He's gone. I'm sorry, Mr. Poirot.
Of course. Miss Royce, good luck.
What is going on? Another murder?
Oui, monsieur. Another murder. And for the second time, Poirot has arrived too late. Focus, Poirot. Summarize what you know. First, Mademoiselle Bourget was slashed by a thin, extremely sharp object. Possibly a scalpel. Then we have a torn piece of currency found clutched in her hand. Next, we have a ribbon from a bundle of $10,000 notes found on the floor. Finally, there is a telegram intended for Monsieur Riccati among the victim's belongings. A telegram that was very incriminating for him. These tell a story. Possibly more than one. Time to put the pieces together.